Welcome back to Roston in Fire Emblem 7. We're on Chapter 12 today, Birds of a Feather. We're going to meet some new characters here and really get the journey going, right? Alright, let's head right into it. After speaking with the village magistrate, Eliwood and company set their sights on Laos. The road from Fray to Laos passes through Santaruz. Eliwood suspects his missing father must have visited Santaruz en route to Ostia. Eliwood arranges a meeting with a local ruling lord to see what he can learn. Chapter 12: Birds of a Feather. What? Eliwood is here? Yes, he has set camp on a hill south of here. He seeks permission to enter Santaruz. He seeks an audience with you. Could it be? Do you think Eliwood's come to ask of his father? If that's the case, I know not what to tell him. Tell him you know nothing, and let him be on his way. Yet, I know young Eliwood well. His father Albert and I are old friends. I've no children of my own. I've always treasured Eliwood. I do not believe I could look him in the eye, and I could not lie to him. I could not. We've no choice then. Let us chase the boy away. If you do not speak with him, you need tell no lies. Wait! Do you mean to harm Eliwood? Not harm, frighten. A scratch or two will leave no scars. He will run home to Fray and be done with his adventure. He is, after all that Fray has left. Oh, it's a great day to enter Laos. Instead of entering Laos with such a small group, we should meet with Marquis Santaruz and request his assistance. I see the sense in that. It's a good plan, Jim. Truly so. I tell you again, I'm pleased to have you with us. Lord Hellman. He's not only my father's friend. I've known him since I was a child. I'm sure that he will help us. What? Lord Eliwood, beware. Noble sirs, alms for a poor villager. Poor villager? You look nothing like an honest man. Clear the road. Step quickly or... Step quickly? Good advice. Maybe it's you who should follow it. What? Someone really wants the boy in an early grave. A shame if you ask me, but he'll die here today. Come on, boys. Earn your keep. That's a lot of units. Here we go again, eh, Jib? Just like old times. Seems our fates are bound. Natalie? Oh, she's still in Fray. I'm working for you this time, so she's not too worried. Guide my axe, Jib. I love the sweet little callbacks like that. I know it's just like literally you could have started this and 20 seconds after you play Lin mode, you get Dorcas back, but it's like, you know, they show a passage of time. It's really easy storytelling. I get it, but it's like the touches right there. It's like the emotional parts that always speak to me in these things, like watching The Walking Dead. I love those little callbacks to the earlier seasons, earlier characters are not in the show anymore, and that the longtime fans will remember. Right? It's like that. It's good stuff. When they don't do it and they can, and you see it, it sucks because I do see that sometimes in that show. Anyways. I guess, no, we don't have any new characters, so we're just gonna, I guess, look around the map here. It's a little bit, I don't know, it's a pretty simple map, but where most of the enemies are is kind of treacherous, and it's hard to move around anywhere in this area, and then you got kind of a wide open spot where a lot of your combat is going to take place, up through here. So, just taking an eye for the surrounding area. There's more vulnerable areas here if you need it. And I always have Marcus come up here because I just tend not to use Marcus really at all. And so he can visit the village up here, who basically is just going to give you another power-up item. The secret book. And honestly, the secret book I tend to sell. Because here in the armory, we can really stack up on weapons, like get another sword for Eliwood, or in this case, Lowen, I guess, but we're probably going to give it back here. Any axes for these guys if you're going to use them. Another like throwaway weapon for Marcus, which Normally I'd probably give him an iron axe out of these two, but it's good to have him with some kind of chip weapons. Or give him an iron sword because it's light and doesn't do much damage, or maybe a slim weapon if they have it. I don't remember, but I'm talking about it too much and we're just going to go right into it. So, really, we have, oops, I didn't equip it, but that's fine because nobody can even, you know, come attack us at this point, so. Yes, and then a main difference with this chapter on Eliwood's mode is Hector's got a lot of Pegasus Knights that are up in this area, and so, not to spoil anything, but we do have some activity that's going to come up over here, and those Pegasus Knights can make it a little bit difficult to really get anything meaningful done. Or more so just endangers the weaker units up there, you know? Perfect. Exactly what I need you to do, Bartre. Bartre. Da-da-da. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba. La-da-dee-da-da. I'm so sorry. Like, half of these playthroughs are just me singing the damn song. And it's annoying, I'm sure. Okie dokie. Rapier it is. Bum, 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 bum. That's what some nice early speed levels will do for Eliwood to make him a lot more viable. Especially if you can't even 2-round them without like a point of speed, you know, it's like, or strength. Then he's just really bad. And there we have our first example of Bartre being slow as hell, getting doubled right off the bat. Which is understandable, I guess, you know, Myrmidon or a mercenary, pretty speedy usually. And okay, there's more strength and HP is good. I'd like to see some defense. That would be really nice, too. I'm being picky again. Up, 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 up. She should be fine over here. Rebecca's good for just tiny chip damage, right? It's really kind of nice stuff. Also, is Lowen can use the steel lance, which might be useful, but don't really want to make Marcus totally unarmed right now. Although maybe I can just grab the steel axe from Bartre, because what good is Bartre gonna be doing, right? Da, ba, ba, da, da. Honestly, I mean, I don't know. Could just have... Oh, I can't have Eliwood take him out. We'll do this. And that's okay. And we'll see if Lowen can one-shot him. I think he'll be able to. Yeah. Should be able to. Oh! Except I gave it to Bartre. That's fine. Still works. And that's why you want to get up there basically as fast as you can, I guess. Because you're kind of limited on weapons here, and that's a pretty bad level. Res is good, but it's like you really got to get you got to get more than one, right? I don't know. It's good, but it's like one of those things that doesn't really matter that much to get 1 point of res here and there, because it's got what, a 30%. I guess that's not bad. Anyways, I'll shut up. Now Zagan's gonna start moving, which is a little bit scary because he does pack quite the punch. So gotta be a little bit careful there. But Eliwood's just gonna one round everybody and waste his rapier, which is, I mean, I guess good. And I don't know. But he's already B rank in swords, which is kind of wild. How many are there? This looks... Hey, what's going on over there? Looks like some rough business. You, soldier, are you just going to stand there and watch? Who do you think you are? This is Santaruz. What occurs here is no affair of any foreign lordling. I believe I'm going to have to disagree with you. You see, the man they're attacking happens to be a friend of mine. A friend? What? Sorry, but I'm in a hurry. Ew, that's terrible. I loathe violence. Nicely done, my lord. You're a fighter born. I cannot condone resorting to force so quickly. Chastise me later, Oswin. First, we deal with these brigands. Come, we must help Eliwood. Help Eliwood? Sounds like a convenient excuse for more violence. Oswin! Yes, I'm coming. Matthew, take Sarah and find some place to hide. What? With Sarah? No, I'm going with you. You are not. You'll slow us down. Oh, how rude. Oswin, let's go. Alrighty, so we've got 2 new units up here. First off, Oswin. Oswin, a knight in service to House Ostia, Hector's sworn man. He is a knight just like Wallace, and he's got pretty bulky stats. He's got a lot of HP, a lot of strength and defense, and a lot of con to wield these big weapons without being slowed down. Oswin is a straight up tank. Looking at his growths, we've got 90% health, 40% strength, 30 skill, 30 speed, 35 luck, 55 defense, 30 res. Oswin is a really great unit, honestly. His growths aren't amazing, but it's the bases that are carrying him here, right? He still grows like mad, like strength and mostly defense and HP. And once you get to promote him, which he's level 9, so he starts off pretty close. It is hard to level him. And once you get your first Knight's Crest, he should be... it'll use him... He should be at least level 10, right? So you could promote him right when you get it. Being limited to 4 move is pretty rough. It's probably his biggest downfall. But really, he's a great unit. And he's going to be one of your best tanks, especially early on. You've got Lowen, Marcus, and Hector with all pretty decent defense, but Oswin's on another level there. And so you'll throw him in the middle of these guys and he has no problem dealing with them. And he's just great to have. Basically always. And then we have Hector, Marquis Ostia's younger brother. Reckless but loyal. He's a lord as well. And he's our 3rd main character of the game. If he dies, it's a game over. And we'll see the importance of him as, time goes on. But Hector is probably the main favorite of the 3 lords for most people, I'd say. And his growths are pretty good as well, as soon as I find them here on my thing. So 90% HP, 60 strength, 45 skill, 35 speed, 40 speed, sorry, 35 luck. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong person again. Okay, 35 speed was right, 30 luck, 50% defense, and 25 res. Pretty good unit. He's definitely catered towards like armor and health and strength, or defense, I should say, not armor. But his speed, he gets pretty lucky sometimes, and you get a really ripped Hector who can double everything and live everything. So yeah, just another great unit, And honestly, I prefer to go this way, although it's very tempting to just go straight into it over there. I like coming this way. The Wolf Beal is actually a very useful weapon compared to the Manicaddy and the Rapier, because it's an axe. It's got weapon triangle advantage on all those lance wielders that you will definitely come across in the game with armor and or cavalry. So easily the best of the 3 lords weapons. Simply because of that. And on a much bulkier unit, you're not going to have nearly as much trouble, getting down. Getting down, so to speak. I'm sorry. Okay, so we'll be heading over here mostly because Zagan's coming down from the north up here. And That's a pretty Rebecca level. And I want to move Eliwood closer over here, but Lowen can't really do the job on its own here. Without leaving him alive, that is. We also need an iron sword stat as well. So we'll throw Bartrey up here and Dorcas. Maybe we can set up some kind of trade train after the armory. And yes, as we mentioned, Oswin does not get touched by these guys. And in Hector mode, also, Sarah and Matthew stay on the map, and that's why those Pegasus Knights make it a bit harder to really thrive up there. I really wish a little quality of life thing in these games is, okay, of course, starting off your lords with an extra weapon that doesn't eat their like special weapon would just be so, it just go a long way, right? I mean, it's not really as far a useful thing, but like once you get out of these chapters, you have like 10 less uses, and it's supposed to last you the entire game. You get one more in like the late 20s, I think, but I mean at that point it's kind of late, right? And in Hector's case, you actually get 2 more in that chapter, which is kind of funny. Okay, honestly, I think maybe we put Eliwood in the fort. I don't know. I kind of wanted to plug up this spot right here, but it's always a little bit of a thing because you're on a mountain. So I don't know. Okay, so time to visit the shop. Do I want to sell the secret book? Is the question of the day. I'm not sure yet, so I'm gonna buy the iron sword and iron axe for Hector, iron lance for Lowen. Then we're going to trade here. maybe we give the secret book to Hector. Jeez. But he hit him. So we're not wasting that wolf bill so much. And taking him out. Nobody wants to get peppered by the stupid archer, right? And trying to think ahead who we actually get next. I don't really remember, to be honest, but let's get an extra lance for Marcus. It's cheap and it'll be useful, maybe. Maybe. This will be the only time you see Oswin double in the entire game. Probably not, but probably for a while at least. Only soldiers. Yeah, this is why blocking that spot isn't really the most useful. I mean, it is in a way, but you also can't hit for shit. Neither can Hector, right? I guess. I'm gonna try this, but might not work. It worked. We need Hector to get some levels, because he actually does start off kind of shaky. Pretty shaky, actually. But, you know. And do I give him the steel axe? I don't know. Probably not. Not for now. And then we trade, give that iron sword, and heal up. We'll plug this for a little bit longer with Lowen, try to get some kind of damage off. Oh, but it's looking unfortunate. And then... don't really want Rebecca to take shots from that guy, but I don't know. Not too much harm done. We also don't want to be waiting here for 5 freaking hours either. Just playing suboptimally, you know? It happens, okay? Don't be too mad at me. Boom, 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 boom. So I'm hoping, honestly, that we just kind of... we can get rid of this guy next turn, maybe, and then Eliwood can take that mountain. I think that would be a pretty good spot for him. Maybe not as good as the fort, but it'll still make his avoid pretty high, and this guy probably won't be able to hit him. And so meanwhile, we can build supports over here, because I don't know that they're really going to be able to get over here in time to be super useful. And we can trade low on that lance. Oh my god. Do 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 boop boo. Okay, we'll get in there, give him the lance, get back out, shoot with Rebecca. She might crit, but she won't. That's fine. And then this has better hit, so nope. Okay, maybe next turn. Okay, this is actually kind of scary though, because Zagan might come out and do a fat, like, 18 damage right here. Okay, but it's this guy. And we don't double him, so there's no chance of killing him. And this is fine. And the archer could attack me there, but for some reason they just said no. And this is why I needed to do it during enemy or player phase, so I can actually move into that spot. So, I did not mean to do that. Oh god, okay, that's actually not good. So, what we're gonna do is rescue. 7. And what is his strength? 22 minus 5 would be 17, minus 1, 16. And he can't get hit by something else. So what we're gonna do is move away. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll just move right here. That'll be fine. Bum. And we can have them talk, and I guess we'll heal up and, well, yeah, we'll use a vulnerary. And then maybe talk next turn? I don't think you can talk and then have an action after. So, I should have released Lowen. Dang it. Dumb, I'm playing really dumb and stupid. I could just be done with this chapter, but instead I'm doing all this weird shit that I don't need to be doing. Da, 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 da. Oh my god, he doubles. That's kind of crazy. Da, 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 da. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, Oswin. Thanks for that. So, Hector actually could get messed up here. Bum, 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 bum. Do that. We can go here. Take out this guy. He better not hit me, actually. That was a actually risky play. Because Eliwood's got 21 health, and what am I doing? And that helps. That helps a lot, really. Bum, 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 ba-ba-da. Okay, so he's actually going to go for Hector here. Probably. Which isn't too bad, I guess.
Curses, what are you waiting for? Let me show you boys how it's done.
Does Hector double? No, he doesn't. Nope, no shot he doubles. Good miss. Ba 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 da da da. This is a good place as ever to plug up spot with what's his name? Right, I left them no weapons. Oops. It's okay though. Oh right, I have no health. 9. Does he double me? Nope. Okay. Okay. What have I done? So, luckily we can just delete somebody. Like, this guy might not be a bad person to just kind of delete. Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da. Ba, 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 ba-da-da-da. Ah, yeah. He actually hit that. That's pretty good. We're going to see some speed. Okay, we're not going to see any speed. That's okay. Everything doesn't need to be speed, right? This is a good experience for Oswin, probably. 10. I mean, that's... I don't know what he was getting for kills, but... yeah. I'll give this to Eliwood. Because we can. He's the best person to get it, probably. Oh, or... this was not so easy as it seemed. Yeah, but I definitely struggled more than I should have because I was faffing about trying to plug up the hole and whatnot. Frickin' whatnot. I'm gonna let him attack Rebecca. Get him off that mountain. It'll be easier to hit him. And then Eliwood can get another level. Or maybe maybe Hector can. Could throw a bone over there, right? Sorry for saying throwing a bone. Oh no. Wouldn't it be funny if he crit? Wouldn't that be awesome? Wouldn't that be freaking amazing? Eliwood better? Eliwood better than Hector? Nice. Alright, that was actually a pretty long chapter 12. Whew, was that all of them? Hector, where did you come from? Well met, Eliwood. Yes, but what are you doing here? You wound me! How do you mean? You're looking for your father, right? Why didn't you send word? Your brother was just named Marquis Ostia. He's going to be very busy setting up his court council. Lord Uther must need your support. You are his brother, after all. My brother is not so weak. Oh, he has mentioned some things in public, but he knew exactly what I was planning and he let me go. Is that so? Well then, it would be unwise to refuse his kindness. It does me good to see you, Hector. Thank you. Think nothing of it. You know Oswin, don't you? Well met, Lord Eliwood. It is good to see you again, Oswin. So you came as well. Yes, Lord Uther was worried about Hector traveling alone. I've been ordered to keep a close eye on him. Of course. Good to have you with us. My Lord Hector, why didn't you tell me the fighting was done? I apologize for the interruption. I couldn't restrain her for any longer. Are these your companions, Hector? Oh, yes, I suppose they are. One might have hoped for better, but that was uncalled for. I can't believe you said that. Matthew, did you hear what he said about you? Me? He was talking about you. Hector, why don't you introduce us? The noisy one is Sarah. Believe it or not, she's a cleric. Yes, I am Sarah, my lord. Pleased to meet you. And that's Matthew. He does a lot of sneaking around. My lord. Sneaking around. Well, I gather information, open doors, chests and such. I've got nimble fingers. That sounds like a thief's work. Well, don't let it worry you. But this journey, I suspect it will be harder than you imagine. You may have to accept things like this if you want to survive. What is it, Hector? Do you know something? Nothing specific. Rumors abound, though. A league of assassins from Bern has been moving around in Lycia. Experienced bounty hunters and mercenaries are vanishing. That reminds me. One of the men who attacked us sensed something odd. What was it? Lord Eliwood, if I may? Marcus, good to see you. Lord Hector, it's been far too long. Your assistance is greatly appreciated. Come now, Marcus. No need for such formalities. Tell me what you heard. Of course. The apparent leader of that gang of thugs. He indicated that somebody was watching Lord Eliwood. Someone needed him dead. That is troubling. Actually, a captain of the guard was watching the fight when we arrived. He was a knight of Santaruz, and yet he just stood there and let the lord be attacked. I think he was planning on seeing you die. So, Jib, what do you think? You might be right. Something may have happened to Lord Helman, too. Come, we must hurry to the castle. Eliwood, who is this? This is Jib. I required tactical aid in the search for my father, and... Oh, I see. So this is who directed the battle plan back there. You know, Jib, you're very young. We've many strategists in Ostia, but none so young. Eliwood, are you sure about this one? Jib's still a student of military strategy, but we've received nothing but sound advice so far, except for the little bit of turtling we experienced just a minute ago. Jib has my trust. Alright, I suppose I shall witness your skill firsthand. Well met, Jib. Hello. How have you been, Jib? My secret's revealed. Oh yeah. Yep, it's true. That guise as a common thief was but a ruse. I've served House Ostia for some time as a spy of sorts. Surprised? Well, regardless, it looks like we'll be traveling together again. Here's to our mutual survival. Eee, I can't even do that right now. My voice is shot. Jib, is it really you? It's been far, far too long. You missed me, didn't you? Of course you did. I knew it. Didn't I tell you before? I'm in the employ of Ostia. Lycia's ruling territory. I'll be here to help you just like before. Aren't you lucky? All right. What a wonderful chapter 12. Sorry that I was sucking towards the end there. Trying to get the, I don't know, a little bit of defense just right. But anyways, that'll do it for today. Let me know what you think. Who's your favorite new character in this chapter? Obviously, it's going to be Hector, right? Oswin's pretty solid too, but anyways, we'll talk to you next time. See you next time. I said the same thing twice. Now it's awkward, so bye-bye.